She's like, I don't know how the fuck they ain't catch you yet, bro. Like, he's like, how do you do it? You stay under the radar. And you know how I do it? I've been blessed to be hated. I've been blessed to be hated by my own people. It's a blessing. And it says in the Bible, right? Yea, though I walk through the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for thine art with me, thy rod, thy staff, that comfort me. It says, I prepare a table before your enemies, like right before your enemies, and everything they do, you a footstool, will be a footstool for you. So it's like, yo, the enemies are your friends, they're your angels, they're protecting you, they put a firewall around you. And the universe, of course, with anybody's life, people come in and out your life, right? They come in and out of your life. It's natural. But everything from Sybil's book to everything is made to protect me, my nigga. Could you imagine if my image was good? Do you know how much publicity by now I would have? Yeah, I'd be in trouble. I'd be in big trouble. I'm free because people hate me. I'm free. Nobody gives a damn. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm free. My question of the night is, why did BBC want to interview me? We're not talking about TMZ here. We're talking about BBC, and just go research who owns BBC and ask yourself, well, why did you want to interview Nature Boy? Out of all people in the black community, why'd you want to interview him?
Costa Rica, one of the most beautiful places on the planet. Its rainforests and beaches attract millions of tourists every year, but something new is happening. I've been told there are a lot of people here trying to find their versions of paradise, leaving Western society behind, living alternatively and close to nature. Of young Westerners trying to find their place in the world.
Peace and love, Reflection.
There was one group in particular that interested me. And the truths of the world. They preached on social media, but lived amongst the trees of Costa Rica. They called themselves Melanation.
Melanation in the building, we got the whole fam today.
I decided to go and meet them.
I love myself, Reflection. Share the video.
Like many of the groups here, the main message is getting close to nature. But there was something else. Melanation gets its name from melanin, the pigment in our bodies that determines our skin color. The group believe that living in the sunshine of the tropics can make them superior beings. But this belief seems to be based on a discredited racial theory that the darker a person's skin becomes, the more their intelligence. It's nonsense. But one person who seemed to believe it was the group's charismatic leader, Nature Boy.
So if you lack melanin, you are genetically retarded. You're never gonna take my spirit. I'm here forever. I am the black man. I am God. I love myself.
All this made me feel uneasy about melanation. And then I came across these news stories online about Kayla, the woman I just met. It claimed she'd been brainwashed into joining Melanation. Press reports said the community was a cult led by Nature Boy.
Am I controlling or manipulating your mind?
I felt like I belonged here. That's why I came here. Like Martha.
Nature Boy moved to Costa Rica a couple of years ago after being awoken to the flaws of Western life. His plan was to create a community entirely of what he called melanated people. At first, it had just black members, but as it grew, white people were admitted. Anyone could now be melanated and gain greater enlightenment by getting brown in the sun of Costa Rica, living close to nature.
I love myself, man. You feel me? I live my information. I'm out here.
Hundreds of people joined him thanks to his preaching online.
I want to say.
But then, disaster struck. Nature Boy was deported due to visa problems. But he hadn't been silenced.
Look at his eye. Because
He was continuing to preach his message to his followers over social media.
it's all good though. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, we're not gonna be stopped. They can't stop this. We're the human form